This town in the Austrian Alps is a bit strange. It doesn't really have any locals. Only temporary residents come to visit one of its many hotels. Next to the picturesque waterfall, one of these hotels stood abandoned for over 20 years and was slowly collapsing. But it was brought back to life. Once a mining town, Bad Gastein transformed into a destination for spa tourism. It gained popularity among aristocrats at the turn of the 19th century. But after 2 world wars, it became forgotten. In the 70s, this brutalist conference center was built in an attempt to convert Bad Gastein into a conference town. In 2019, BWM Designers and Architects became responsible for rehabilitating several buildings around the Straubingerplatz, including the Straubinger Grand Hotel.
We understood immediately that this point of Bad Gastein is, I would say, the heart of this small town, because close to it is the waterfall. The waterfall was always the very landmark of Bad Gastein. The Straubinger was really in the worst state you can imagine. We even couldn't enter some parts because the ceilings were collapsing. We said the most valuable thing for us is the traces of the history, because you can create everything new, but the traces of the history you cannot recreate. In 2021, we started with the construction site, and 2.5 years later, it was opened.
Inspired by old oil paintings, the interplay of light and dark tones creates a chiaroscuro effect. But the project was also given a fresh, contemporary spin with the use of bold colors. The reception area sets the tone with its restored cupboard. And around the corner is the restored grand staircase, a focal point of the original design. And this is a Straubinger saal, a ballroom that now hosts the grand dining hall.
Before we started the construction site, one day the chandelier disappeared. It was old, and only the empty chain was hanging from the ceiling.
Instead, they placed a similar chandelier on a table, resulting in this playful and slightly dramatic display. New doors to the hotel rooms were required by regulations, but the original ones were installed over the new ones to maintain historic character. The spa area of the hotel features a newly built glass structure with a lamella facade. This flat roof area overlooking the valley has been completely transformed with an infinity pool. Situated next to the waterfall, you can hear the thunderous sound of crashing water. The revival of the Straubinger Grand Hotel shows how future-proofing historic architecture can have an equal impact on the place itself.
One of the takeaways is to continue the story, to leave the traces of the past, but to integrate, like a synthesis, the new.